good morning. Today we will talk about human resource aspect. So here we will talking about human resource planning on how you can select your project manager, your team member, and also the planning process. And the second one we will talk about job analysis. Here we will talk about requirement, selection, orientation, training and development. Third is compensation. Fourth is safety and health at work, and five is layoff. Okay, first topic, human resource planning. So how you can select your project manager? There are main things in choosing a project manager here. First is time selection. So time selection is based on how urgent you need your project manager. For example, if your project is running in 6 months later, then you need to select your project manager right away. I mean, it's not like when you're choosing project manager, it's not like it's not like that fast because you need to select some of the criteria, right? So you need to precise on how you choose your time selection. And then the selection criteria also. This will lead to the background and experience here. So for example, if your industry is food and beverage, so sometimes you need your project manager who knows about the food and beverage industry. But sometimes it's okay if you can also choose another industry experience or background, but still you need to know your selection criteria first. And then they have a leadership and strategic expertise, because as you know, project manager means that he is the one who lead the whole project. So we need somebody who have a good leadership skill and also strategic skill. Also, they need a technical capabilities, public relation ability, and also managerial ability, because as we already know, project manager is the one who leads, so he will conduct in every aspect of the project. For example, like in human resource, in finance, in marketing. So he is the one who led that project, right? So we need somebody who knows all. And then how you can select your project team? There are main things in choosing a project team here. First is commitment. As you know, when we're talking about project, sometimes the period of the project is it's not that long. I mean, like it's not long term. Sometimes it's only short term, like 6 month tops, or it's only 3 months top. But in order to even it's in the long term in short term period, the commitment from the team is a must, because we need them to running the project, right? And then also the communication skills, because we know that we were working in a project team means that we are working with several people, so we will have a good communication skills, right? Because we need some coordination to one to another. And then flexibility, and then technical capabilities as the selection criteria also. Ability to work with more than one boss, because in project team there are a lot of managers there, for example, like finance manager or marketing manager or human resource manager. So we need to have a really good communication skill with them, and also ability to work without and outside the formal structure, and also the ability to trust each other's teams, because we're working as a team here. And how you can and how is the human resource planning process? So we have three steps here. I mean, like three types. First, we have planning from top to bottom. So when we're talking about planning from top to bottom, it's about from the company's overall plan for the long and short term, and then you subordinate it into some details. So in a simple way, we are talking about the big goals first here. But when we're talking about planning from bottom to top, this one is adjusted from the smallest working group and then calculated from its maximal working capacity. So the difference between top to bottom and bottom to top is that the way how you planning the human resource. based on the big goals first or from the details first. And then we also use forecasting here, as you already know what is forecasting. We are forecasting when the amount of the labor is needed by increasing the utilization of the existing people. The second topic when we're talking about is job analysis. So what is job analysis? Job analysis is a determination process of a job's content. The result is a job description. Furthermore, it takes several requirements to meet so that the right person can do a job. So when we're talking about job analysis, it's how you analyze and make it into a job description. For example, when you will looking for some job opportunities, you will see what kind of job is this? What can I do for this work? So this is the result of job analysis, which is job description. So what is the next steps? When you already know your job analysis, then you can go with your recruitment. Recruitment means here that you open a job opportunities to people, and then when the people submit their submissions, then you can selection. You can select which one is more, meet with your requirements and also criteria that you already made in job analysis. And after that, you got your candidates, you got your worker, then you do orientation. So meaning of orientation is like in university we call it sapamaba, or we can see that we give them the new candidates regarding about our business culture, about our business work, business ethics, and how you can conduct your skill here, something like that. And then after they already got your orientation, then you can give them the training, because as we know that the workers is the most valuable asset in the company. So we will if we give them a training, then we make them more clever, right? They are more skillful, so it will benefit the company. And then the third topics that we will talk today is compensation. So what is compensation? Compensation is something that employees receive in return for their work. So compensation here, we're talking about the reward or the return of services received by the employees are divided into two types. There is a direct compensation and also indirect compensation. So what is the goal of the compensation? The goal of compensation is to improve the work performance, motivation, and job satisfaction of employees. For example, when I'm working in my previous work, I got a reward because I make a new system for the whole company, and it makes their process more simple and it's more effective. So I got a reward from that. I got a certification of best employee, and I got a reward from like material like gifts or it's money, something like that. So that things the employee will they will feel appreciated from the company, and it will improve their work performance and also motivation. Sorry. The next one, we will talk about safety and health at work. So safety and health at work are essential things in human resources. Safety and health at work need to improve gradually to increase the quality of employees' safety and health. So when we're talking about safety and health at work, this is the important things, because as we know that the worker are the most valuable asset in the company, so we need to take care of them. When they are feeling safe, when they are feeling healthy, they will do their job productively, right? And it will benefit the company. But when we're not taking care of them, then they will they just do their work as they did. I mean, like it's not that productive. And when we're talking about safety and health here, it includes not only physical but also mental health. So For example, for some Western-based company, they already, you know, applicate the mental health issue in their work. So sometimes in their office, they have like a psycholog in order to, you know, if your worker are stressed or have some kind of mental health issue, then you can go to this psychiatrist or this psychological, like that. And then the next topic is layoff. So layoff or separation or termination at work can causes losses both from the company side and also from the employee side. So therefore, the termination should be based on applicable laws or regulation here. So in Indonesia, we call it PHK, like that. And it makes losses from both of sides, from the company and also employee. Alright, this is all about the human resource aspect. It's only like the summary of it because we already learned it in previous semester, right? Regarding the human resource. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Okay, thank you.